Okay, sorry, my previous video got cut out. So the last thing I was saying was, it's not enough to just say that the whore is a city, like she's Jerusalem. I think we gotta also figure out what this represents. Okay, I think there's more to it than that, and you know, we can find this out. I have verses for this. So we can almost look at this like there's an earthly Jerusalem versus a heavenly Jerusalem. Okay, and these two are, hi Kingsley, opposed to one another. She's the mother of harlots. She has harlot daughters. This would be like the Catholic Church and Islam, and we need to figure out why they come from the whore. And I think there is a explanation for this actually. So the last place I'm gonna have you go to, and there's scores of other verses for my argument, but seeing as I just ran out of time on my other video, I don't want to do that again. And I think this makes it really clear. If you're still not clear on it, comment down below how much more information you're looking for. Okay. So I will have you guys go to Galatians chapter 4. Let me just get there as well. So this is in the New Testament. After Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians. Hold on a second. Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, Galatians chapter 4. Okay. And I'm going to read from verse 21 until verse 31. Okay? Verse 21. Tell me, ye that desire to be under the law. This is, okay, the point I'm going to make, I'm just going to give you like a heads up. It all comes down to law or grace, faith or works, saved or unsaved, okay? That's what this is going to come down to, okay? Tell me, ye that desire to be under the law, do ye not hear the law? For it is written that Abraham had 2 sons, the one by the bondmaid and the other by a free woman. But he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh. He of the free woman was by promise, which things are an allegory. For these are 2 covenants. The one from Mount Sinai, which gendereth to bondage, which is Agar. Law. For this Agar is Mount Sinai in Arabia, and answereth to Jerusalem, which now is, this is why I said earlier, she is Jerusalem that now is, okay? And is in bondage with her children, her harlot children, okay? But Jerusalem, which is above, is free and is the mother of us all. This is faith, okay? This is New Jerusalem, okay? Which is also the true bride, which is the church, which is children of faith, which it's all related, okay, guys? Jerusalem, which now is in bondage with her children, but Jerusalem above is the mother of us all, okay, children of faith. For it is written, rejoice thou barren that bearest not, break forth and cry thou that travailest not, for the desolate hath many more children than she which hath a husband. Okay, so Mystery Babylon was desolate. She was made desolate. She had many more children because she was fornicating with all the kings of the earth. So she has there's so many children of the law. There's so many children of man's righteousness. Every single religion on this earth, even false Christianity. Okay, this comes from law, guys, from works of righteousness, from man trying to save himself. And she is the main thing, like the representative of it all, okay? Now we, brethren, as Isaac was, are the children of the promise, but as he that was born after the flesh persecuted him that was born after the spirit, even so it is now. This is a self-righteous versus those who are righteous because of Christ, who are made righteous by one. Okay? That's why I tell you, it's a consistent theme throughout the entire Bible. There are just so many different like allegories and parables and symbols and literal things, and it's a repetitive narrative, and it all comes down to that. It's all about Jesus, everything. This Bible is not about the Jews, it's about Jesus Christ. The whole thing, it all points to him. It's amazing how God is in every single one of these verses. Okay? The Gospels all throughout this Bible, guys. It's amazing, okay? Nevertheless, what saith the scripture? Cast out the bondwoman and her son, for the son of the bondwoman shall not be heir with the son of the free woman. So then, brethren, we are not children of the bondwoman, but of the free. Okay? Children of faith. So, one last verse that I want to read is back in Revelation, verse 21. Just to conclude this study, okay? Verse 21. I'm sorry if I'm rambling on. I just think I told you maybe you don't think it's a fun study, but for me it was really fun, like reading all this and finding all these proof texts. It's pretty fun. Anyways, I like Revelation, even though it's hard to understand. Revelation chapter 21, verse 2 is the first one I'm going to read. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Verse 24. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it, and the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it. This is about the temple, okay, in New Jerusalem. So this is for those who are saved. Okay, do you see it? It's an amazing story. Like there was that old covenant, and these things were, it's done away with, guys. There is a new Jerusalem, something better, and it's through his blood, and it's a promise given to all nations, everyone by faith. Okay, so I think that clears it. I think that concludes my study on the Whore of Babylon. If you're not seeing what I'm seeing, let me know. If you are, let me know. It would be nice to see different opinions. But I would also really love it if somebody knows more verses that support this that I may have missed. I know there are others. I didn't write them all down because this would have taken me like probably 2 hours to do, maybe longer. But like I said, I'm gonna write in the comment section below the mountains that I couldn't memorize on the top of my head and I forgot to write down. Anyways, I hope this blessed you, and I hope that by being able to unpack this one mystery, we can unravel more. Because that's the thing I noticed in the Bible, is if you can interpret one thing, sometimes it gives you answers and clues for other parts that you may have not understood before. So I think sometimes if we can understand the whore and etc., like these chapters, then it makes other parts of like Revelation or other parts of the Bible, things that we are unclear of or don't know for sure, I think that actually can give clues and hints to give us the answer for those things. Anyway, I had fun doing this. I hope you did too. I hope I didn't talk too much. Sorry, of like reading so much verses. I hope you were able to keep up and catch on to what I was saying. Anyways, I will see you guys when I see you. I don't know what I'm going to do a study on next. I'm going to have to read through some of my comments to look for ones people brought up before I might have forgotten about. But hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you on Thursday. God bless you.